My name is David Hodges, and I'm a hip-hop artist, music educator from Montreal, Quebec. I am currently on the Jinan Eeyou tour, seeking local talent and providing music recording sessions for our Cree communities here in Quebec. We passed through the seemingly quiet community of Nemaska. We quickly realized that this city is filled with people who care about people. We had the pleasure of working with recognized artists and tons of youth who came out to share their talents. We sat down with Joshua Iserhoff, man of the people and Grand Chief of the Cree Nation Youth Council.
My name is Joshua Iserhoff. I'm originally from Itschee, but I live in Nemaska. And I am the, Youth Grand Chief, chairperson for the Cree Nation Youth Council.
So thanks a lot for sitting down with us and taking the time.
Mm-hmm.
My first question for you would be, what is the vision that the Cree Nation Youth Council have for their youth?
Well, this vision has started back in 1985 when it first started, when the first group of people started the organization itself. And that vision still continues today, that the youth have a voice in the Cree Nation government, that if they want to voice out their concerns, that they would bring it to the forefront of the political world of the Cree Nation government. And it's also to inspire our youth to become leaders of this generation. And as we know, with the new government in place in the Cree territory, this vision really really birthed it at its time back in the 80s, and it's grown to almost 25 years. And you can see that the vision has always nurtured the organization to now. So it's really to become masters of our homeland. CNYC is a training ground for leaders, for our youth chiefs to become leaders in their own communities. And the vision is always to encourage and to uplift and to support youth in any way that they choose to live, either in art, either in the political world, either in the sports sector, basically everything.
What do you hope for them to accomplish, to achieve? What kind of things do you see for them?
Well, I'll speak from my experience. I believe that I've always had an incredible amount of support and encouragement from my parents. Either my faith in God, and that has brought me has brought my success, I could say. And what I encourage the Cree Nation youth today is to never give up on their dreams, and to I have gone through so many stuff in my life where even adults had put me down right in front of people. I could go into so many milestones in my life where I was afflicted with words, but that never really bothered me. It bothered me to a point where I just didn't want to live, or I questioned my whole life whether if it was even I questioned if I ever will have a future. But thank God, that I have my faith, and that I do have a voice and talents to use where I'm at today. And I think that I have a lot of friends who have that are living sacrifices, that there are examples who have overcome their struggles, and I am one of them. So to have an incredible amount of support and encouragement from the family really does instill who you are going to become in the future. So I would like for our youth now, because a lot of our youth, the one my generation have, are parents nowadays, and I work a lot with their kids now, and I keep stressing on the older youth, I could say, older adults, I should say now, to keep encouraging their children. And I think my group of friends who are in my field have always believed in our youth, that they are the hope and future for the Cree Nation. We're traveling across the Eeyou right now, and instilling in them that whatever that they do today, will ultimately, set for their lives in the future, whether they are in the wrong crowd or whether they are in the right crowd. We always try to instill in them that you are who you hang around with. So if you hang around with drunks, you'll become a drunk. If you hang around with people who smoke up, you'll become a smoker upper. And if you hang around with people who uplift and encourage, you'll become that. So that's been a strong message for me. I had to grow. My parents have always taught me that, but didn't really believe it until in my 30s. I really believed that was true. And the message, I think, that for me is that never to give up, even if you're tossed down so low, and always to think positively, and to set aside each morning, your brain, and to set aside your brain to function on positive things. And there's so much more I could say, but this is just the tip of the iceberg there.
Sure. Yeah. I'm actually going to bring it back to one of your points where you're talking about, having a voice and having talents, and when you put those into action, you do achieve a level of success or a level of accomplishment. And it brings me to the Jinan tour, which is why I'm here, and we partnered up on this project. Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to see how you feel that this was important to the communities, as well as what you think that they're getting out of it.
I think the Jinan tour is extremely important. I have had many people come to me within the Itschee, especially the younger generation, and they felt always left out in terms of the arts, in terms of the art world, I could say. And there's a lot of sports being promoted and marketed, and not so much of art. We will hear art here and there, but not as much as they would like to. And I've seen that, when I laid my work across the table, and I've seen there's so much sports, and healthy living, which I really, I'm supportive of. But I did feel that, and we talked about this before, how important it is for kids to express themselves, and expressing themselves in the art form. And this didn't come in a spur of a moment, but it had come from thinking about it and really seeking God where this could come from. I think the trick for me is, I could say, is that I don't work alone. I do have a lot of people that are around me. But the thing, though, that I must say is that I'm a leader that believes in prayer. And when I do set out something that I really want to achieve, and put my heart into it, God will place that person, and you came along. And I felt that at the time when I met you, and I felt this sense of like, okay, this is a door that is before me, and we're going to open it. And once that door was opened, it just opened, and just the work came, and it was natural. So I felt that this time now was the time for art to be shown, and to be expressed, and to be felt throughout the Cree Nation, especially among the youth. And I felt that this time, and we felt that this time would be that this is the right time. And the reason on tour, when I do speak, other people that have gone through the workshops and that have been there with you and Marcus, it's, they're overjoyed. They are incredibly happy. They felt that they have been validated. They felt that they have been heard. And when you are, when people start telling you this as a leader, it's just really, it fills you with gladness and fills you with joy, and that you have done something for the people. Many times we do struggle and say, well, what am I doing? I hope this decision is good. But when I do receive texts and Facebook messages and Twitter and how people are so happy, I'm very, very happy. So the new Jinan tour couldn't have come at a better time.
To live a life with no regrets, with no fear and with no stress. There's no time to lay and rest when you're trying to be your best. Give a chance, you found part of a nation that survives. Living something for the new generation.
I'll put my hand out and ask if you want it. Let's create a life, choose the path of an